Hello everybody, welcome to the Blood and Tears round 4 match between myself and Moose. Moose has Wood Elves, I can't remember what the team is. It's 4 plus Loners Cooperative, that's the team that we're facing. You know, Woodies are dangerous, right, for Zons. They actually are, they are a dangerous matchup for Zons. But obviously I've won one, drawn one, lost one, so the pressure is on for me to win. I can't keep letting the team down. And, well, we've won the toss. And yeah, so I'm going to try and focus and play properly and leave you with the man himself, Faemir. Thank you very much.
Hello everybody, here the fourth game of the Blood and Tears tournament. Jimmy has managed a score of 1-1-1, 1 win, 1 draw, 1 loss. And now he's playing against the Woodies with a classic build. Strip War Dancer, sidestep War Dancer for the 1 turn, 3 catches, 1 thrower with leader to get that extra roll, and 2 wrestles. So not that much dodge on the team. And it's a total of 6 rounds, Steve. And here we go, Jimmy with his Amazon's team. 1 guard, 1 strength for block. Piranha Warriors with block. So absolutely nothing out of the ordinary here either. So here we go. Since everything is ready, since Jimmy wants to carry the ball with the strength 4 to get at least guaranteed the red dice when the stripper comes after him. And Jimmy can use on the ball. It doesn't change in weather, and the weather is perfect condition. So here we are. Perfect for Jimmy. No need to pick up the ball because he went away. I think there is a good chance that Jimmy decides to blitz one of those strength 2 catchers. Very tempting target because they don't have block and Team Jimmy's are ready, setting up the cage. Hello, Randy. And blocks, that's the trick, and that's nothing on the blitz. And now probably try to go for some 2Ds. Yep. And dodge does a thing, and now trying to dodge again, and there you go. Exactly, the maximum mid cube was the perfect strategy, but Jimmy made the mistake of just doing a roller cage instead of a maximum mid cube. Catcher reposition. Oh, he's going to do the classic screening. Yeah, unless something out of the ordinary happen, I don't think we're going to see much action. I don't expect this to be a high block game. Here comes the blitz. Block again. That's a thing. Oh, armor break. Just a stun. Blitzing with the stripper and not the tackle. Well, Steve, where is the tackle? Can you show me the tackle? Blitz. Cool pow, my favorite roll. Armor break. Back to the original square. Mighty Blow Dancer. Disgusting images. Well, Squeezy. I think Jimmy's team is third. Oh, the mid-cubing increases. Blockless block. Not punish. And remember, guys, if you would like to improve at Blood Bowl, why not try some coaching? JimmyFantastic will give you an exclusive one-to-one session for 90 minutes. DM him on Discord or email jimmyfcoaching@gmail.com for more details. And for £300 more, I will be there offering my full support, full presence, full attention, 360 degrees of passion. For £200, I will be there, but I will do anything at all. I will just be quiet, just probably doing something else, but I will be there. And for £100, I won't even be there. You will just be giving me £100. Now the Earth's taking some time to think what to do, which is gonna be a blitz something. No, not even in voice chat. I said I won't be there. Like you send me, £100 and that's it. I will be there somewhere else. I'll be doing other stuff. I'm not gonna even bother. £200 will get me on voice chat. Won't say anything, but we'll be there. Okay. Wait. From where is gonna come the blitz? Oh, running out of time on the turn. Why he's not trying to move the tree? You can actually do that. My extreme. Oh, there you go. Here comes the blitz. Cool power, my favorite roll. Nothing. The streams on my channel, Faemir 2 of Chivalry 2, last around 2 weeks. Jimmy keeping the cube. Yeah, Theo, you are absolutely right. Is the big tree still viable for pro play? Well, lots of teams use the tree, so I say yes. And here comes the blitz. Oh, the thrower with double skulls. Insta full roll. Gets the pow. That's a very juicy, those 2 ones on the armor roll. Pathetic rolling. That was a juicy target because that's a leader, so it means you take him out, you take him a roll out of the hoodies. And now let's block probably to end the turn, just pushes. But it's a chain that moves the war dancer away. And that's all for Jimmy. Jim trying to make the leap in as hard as possible. Tree hasn't moved or done anything in the last 2 turns. Maybe turn 3 is the first turn we see the tree try to do something. Oh, here comes the blitz with a side stepper. Gets the pow. And 2 ones in the armor. Another nothing. So here we are. Dodging, dodging, dodging. What a time to be alive and witness this game of Blood Bowl. I was thinking, you know, at some point trying to move the tree to base something to at least, I don't know. I mean, the tree is doing work what he's doing. It's more or less making it more difficult for Jimmy to switch sides. But he could be 2 squares to the left. I will be in a much more interesting situation. Here comes the blitz. Block does the trick, but not the armor break. Jimmy is progressing slowly but surely. Turn 4. Still has a lot of time. Oh, he gets 2D. Gets the pow on the catcher. Will he follow or stand wherever he is? Oh, and the Wrestle Piranha Warrior is behind enemy lines. Well, I mean, if you have a limited amount of skills, you can have, and a limited amount of money, you can have. At some point, having the tree makes perfect sense because you already put all the skills, you have the money, so why not? There you goes, a block that doesn't achieve much. Not many players left to use for Moose. Here comes the blitz. Death. And the apple is, oh, the apple works, but that's the guard, strength 4 gone. Big result there for the Woodies. Okay, Jimmy wasting no time, gets to the block, gets the pow. No armor break or anything. This is not looking very good for the Amazon right now. They're not getting much results. Here comes the blitz with the wrestle on the catcher. Just a push. Dodge works. 1D. Blockless 1D. Now the Woodies have the chance of doing the leap play, but it's very difficult. The mid cube is increasing. It's increasing. There was at the beginning, there was 4 squares free. Now there are only 2 squares free. Also, I don't see much point on switching sides, you know, versus Woodies, because the Woodies can reposition themselves no problem at all because they're faster than the Amazons. So wherever you go, they will be there. It's 2D with the leader, with the thrower. And gets nothing because the Amazon has dodge, of course. Here comes the blitz. With block this time, gets a full pow. But nothing. And tree activates and takes root. What a turn for the tree. What a haul for the tree. My God. Jimmy trying to progress. Oh, serious injury on a lineman. Will we see the apple? And a serious injury? No, he hates it. He's a wise man. The column's defense continues. I mean, you can blame the tree for taking root. He was in the same square for ages. Oh, reposition the wrestler with a dodge. Blitz. Oh, another full pow, full fat pow. Snake Eyes on the armor roll. Ooh. Things are gonna get spicy very soon because Jimmy's probably gonna try to push through. This is turn 7. Jimmy gets the armor break on the blitz. And now is the time for the elves. No scoring threat by the elves yet. You should seriously consider getting one. Nothing happening. Still nothing. Thinking. Thinking intensifies. And finally, he's going for, I think I'm probably going to go for the Piranha piece with Wrestle. That is the scoring threat that Jimmy has right now. The most advanced one. Gets only pushes. Reroll. Wrestle will be enough. I don't think so, because Piranha Warriors have jump up. I think the direction of the blitz was the wrong one. He should have done it for the one of the squares over the Piranha Warrior, so could, you know, push her down, which could have opened the chance of another block with the catcher if needed. And Jimmy, yes, has 2 scoring threats at least, but the Piranha Warrior is the obvious one. 1D block with a wrestle lino. One D block with the catcher. Blockless blocks. I think that's enough. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yes, that's out of range for the piece. But there are other pieces with movement 7. The Piranha Warriors move 7, so the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Rush. So he has 2 Piranha Warriors that can reach, one much easier than the other. The one that has a jump up dodge can just, you know, jump up dodge and la. And that's turn 8, and that's the scoring threat for the Woodies. A scoring threat little too confident. Maybe he could have moved a little farther down to not need 2 rushes. Jimmy making the calculations with the thrower. How much the thrower can run to make the pass. He miscubed the lino. I think it's probably 3D him. Yep. Gets the pow. And that's the scoring threat denied. And now, well, Makes the dodge. Piranha Warrior in the touchdown zone. Handoff. Handoff fails. Roll. Handoff is a 6. Catch. There you go. And that's it. Touchdown. Sorry to say this, but I think everybody knew that Jimmy was going to try to pull that off as soon as he put the Piranha Warrior back. And now Jimmy has to defend versus a possible one turn by the Woodies. Apostapus, I think he did. I think he did. I'm not sure. Maybe he did it for style points. And in the meantime, meanwhile we see the setup, you can watch this video of me having a laugh and playing Chivalry 2. This setup is gonna take a while, still 30 seconds to go, and I think it's probably gonna use most of the time. Okay, I think it's nearly set. All he needs to set up the thrower in the right square. Right square. I don't think that's the right square for the thrower. Call me crazy. That's it. The X marks the spot. And the kickoff is a solid defense. That would make things much easier for Jimmy to stop the one turn. Trimmer dice coming in clutch. He decides to not do anything. Maybe he could have moved the... Oh, wait. What was that? Why he needed to confirm the solid defense to do the solid defense? Okay. That's it. Turn 8 for the Woodies. Will they manage to get that glorious one turn that they need? Now, one could ask why Jimmy didn't feel strength 4 pieces. Or he doesn't think he needs them. Here comes the blitz. Gets the first push. Now, ooh, dodge. Oh, tries to team the roll and loner. Oh, take block, tack.
A blacklist dodge!
I mean, Jimmy clearly wasn't going to use a dodge there, you know, but come on. Use block. All right, and now rule of 5. We are very wide spread anyways. Okay. Now we will probably see the tree do something. Oof. Setting up, setting up. The illegal setting up. You know, maybe is this? I have to say, a blitz here, but it's not. And the weather remains perfect, and there's a touchback. Fair, Jimmy got a touchback, so fair that Moose gets another one. Armor break. And nothing else. Oh. Using the dodge. 3D with a tree achieves not much. But the tree moves 1 square. That's more than all the squares combined he moved in the first half. And 2D with the wrestler only pushes. And, well, we go back to as the first. Oh, it's a powder. Armor break, nothing else. Turn 9 for Jimmy. And I think this is going to be very similar like the first half, but the other way around. So Jimmy will blitz. Screen. And we will see unless something really surprising happens, we will see the most action in the last couple turns. And now, what we will see here now, another stands. Oh my God. Oh, this is the highest emotions we can enjoy in this kind of games of Blood Bowl. And now we saw the mid-Q in the nearly complete mid-Q in the first half, and now Moose seems to counter-attack with a similar cube. Here comes the blitz. Gets the POW. Nothing. Moves back. Support the ball carrier. Oh, the more ball is coming again. Jesus Christ, that thing. That it was over just a week ago. Oh, easy blitz there. This could be... Seems Jimmy's aiming for the surfing experience. Based in the fact that he didn't choose the block result. And now Moose has to decide if he uses dodge or not, and decides to not use dodge, and it's an armor break. That piece won't be served. This gives Jimmy some freedom to reposition players here and there. Ooh, basing. Basing is happening. Not very risky basing. But basing nonetheless, with a strength 4 piece.
Herp derp. Base,
And another Piranha Warrior basing a catch. Base. What could we run? And now jump up, doing a thing. Did we cover the hole? And now Moose has to try to move the tree, fails. What a disgusting tree. Absolutely tragedy of a tree. Tree enjoyers in tatters. Nothing on the blitz. Jesus Christ, feeling the void. This is harder and harder. It starts to feel like the death heat of the universe. The black energy and the black mass expanding. Ooh, 1 in 9, but it's against a block piece with a block piece. So, wait, reroll. Gets the full pow. Okay. Roadiness achieved. And that's it. What a banger, what a play. Oh, rolls a 1 in the dodge, keeps the results, is the ground. Turn over for Moose. And now Jimmy. Can Jimmy do something? Can he bleed something and move it to position? Maybe. Looking for chains. The obvious one is on the left side.
Base.
Careful, Jim. There is also a catcher on the ground, sleeping quietly. He's going to be available next turn. Jimmy, where's the out? Jimmy can also go for the tree in an absolutely dog magnet moment. Just positioning like nearly half his team there. So he can 2D the tree, probably achieve nothing, and then the whole team is based by the tree. Team sees the size against that, and is he going for the 3D the catcher? Is that what is happening here? Seems like this is gonna be a 3D on the catcher. Wait, did he need the second assist? No, he didn't need it. It was already strength 5, so that must be for a position advantage. He can base the ball. Will Jimmy take the ultimate risk, the ultimate adventure, and base the ball on the war dancer with a strength 4 piece? No. The ball has been based a total of 0 turns this game. What happened to good old blood ball and basing the ball at any chance? And for Moose, I don't know if the draw is good enough for Moose team. Oh, Jimmy must go for the win. Fighting to not fall asleep. A very common sentiment while with Blood Bowl. I mean, I have to admit, it's a very complicated tactical game. You know, any mistake. Oh, like that, rolling a 1. Big mistake. And it hits the bludger, and surprise, surprise, doesn't get the POW. Absolutely astonishing images. And remember, guys, you would like to improve at Blood Bowl, want to try some coaching, JimmyFantastic will give you an exclusive one-to-one session for 90 minutes. DM him on Discord or email jimmyfcoaching@gmail.com for more details. For £300 more, I will be there with much more passing, the full passing, much more. Complete. For £200, I will be there, but won't say anything. Maybe you hear me, you know, opening a bag of chips or eating something or just playing with the cat, but nothing more. And for £100, if you give me £100, I won't even be there. You will be giving me £100. All right. Here comes the blitz. We are trying the surfing money over again. Is it gonna work this time? This surf. Okay, that cancels the counter surf, more or less guaranteed. La la la. Here we go. Jimmy making 6 moves first. Well, not precisely first. He could have done all this before the blitz. But being at 2D, having rolls, punishment only come nearly around 1300, one in 1,700 times, more or less. Is Jimmy gonna change sides? Is this going? We're already turn 12 for the Amazons. Next turn 13 for the Woodies. This is coming closer and closer to the end. Big shape change for Jimmy, that more or less. And now he's going for the serve, which works. And it's nothing. But the plays won't be part of this half. In any relevant capacity, well, maybe, I don't know, last turn. Jimmy's turn 16. Here we are, guys. You want to go for a coffee or a tea? You have still time. The big turns are not coming yet. Maybe have something to eat, grab a tea. Fill your tax return or start filling it. Oh, here comes the blitz. 1D blitz gets the full pow. Armor break. That was a risky maneuver, but payoff, because now there is a gaping hole. Well, not a gaping hole, a dodging hole. Okay, running 136. Chaos himself, Apo use, turn over, and now Jimmy has a chance to 2D the ball. There is a possible play that will allow Jimmy to hit the side stepper, double skulls into wrestle, that's a thing. And the ball falls next to the tree, which avoids to look at the ball because the tree can't move. I couldn't explain the 2D on the ball, you know, I don't want to give advice. I want to keep the mystery. I want the viewers to pay attention to the action so they can decide by themselves and discover the plays by themselves. Jimmy is still not out of the woods here. Joke there because he's playing versus Woodies. But can make the pick up of the ball difficult. Not crazy difficult. Or he can go and just pick up the ball himself. And here comes. Oh, that has a very easy to do blockless block, but gets the pow, full reward. Not an armor break. And now time to pick up the ball. It's not an easy one. He uses a team roll and also failed. Two. Tackle zones on the ball by the Amazons, but there could be also a possible hit that could open a chain. Blitz. Russell will do a thing. Moose decided to roll all the 1-in-9s in one go. So he doesn't have any 1-in-9 left for the rest of the game. Three dice. Good enough to create a chain with a trick, which won't be able to follow because he's rooted. But freeze the ball. And there could be a handoff and a run like the win play here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. 2 plus, 2 plus, 2 plus. I will give Moose the pick up the ball. It's a pass. Wait. Wouldn't he just go? Rolls a 6. Rolls a 2 for the pickup. I think there was a dodge play involved. 2 plus dodge. Maybe it was rushes involved, so the pass was better. Doesn't matter. Second pass of the game. Probably a record in the Blood Bowl 3 history. 2 passes in one game. Not in overtime format, you know, so in the proper 16 turns. And the War Dancer runs away out of, nearly completely out of reach from the Suns. Oh, rolls a 1 and rolls a 1 in 36. Well, it's probably one of the easiest rolls Jimmy will ever to do. Shooting to follow. Oh, and now he has the chain to move the Piranha Warriors. The Piranha Warrior can hit the Blade Dancer. Dab skulls again into pushes. Since both coaches are competing to see who has the worst rolls. He should have done this, you know, a little earlier, save moves at some point, etc., etc., etc. Going for the 3D. Doesn't get any POW at all. Any POW would have been more than enough. And here comes Dodge. Ras, 2 dice. Last roll. Last roll invested gets the full POW and Chance Column gets punished again with an armor break, a KO. The ball is out. The ball is flying far and goes out again. And goes to the touchdown line of the Suns. Can any of the Woody players reach? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. No. So Jimmy seems to be able to have the last laugh in this game. Equity is smiling at him. Oh, he's going to try to change someone. Good view. Rolls upon the chain. And the tree seriously hurt one of the Amazons. The tree finally decides to, you know, be part of the society and enter the stats in a positive way. Yeah. Wait, didn't he push the lean on range? That was a... Yes, the Lino is on range. Another armor break. Lino in range. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
That's annoying. Maybe I should have just made it the 2D, right? Then I'd have had more players to like react to where the ball went and like maybe screen it. That's really annoying, isn't it? Really annoying. I 3D'd him and didn't pow him, and now he scores because I didn't pow him on 3D. Fucking annoying. I've got no rerolls. There's no way I'm scoring 2 turn, is there? Diced.
A score for the Woodies. There you go. There you go.
I'll try a 2-turn, but I don't see it without rerolls.
As I said earlier to the viewers, it's the last chance, the ones you have to care about. Meanwhile, you know, you can do other things. Maybe cook your dinner, have your tea. Just check the turn counter, and when it comes 13 or 14, just, you know, try to come back to the game. 2 turns to score for JimmyFantastic here. Wait. Okay, that's a little better. Is it? Question mark? Oh, moving back 1 square. Moving ahead 1 square. And that's it. You may now have various options. Obviously, the best one is just give the ball to the line on the LOS and just move 8 squares straight ahead through all the players, rolling sixes all the time, and pass turn. Establish dominance. Besides that, he has one going through the right side, punching the strength 2 piece on the face or creating the gaping hole, a little hitting the wrestler. Will we see a blitz? Here comes the ball, kicking the ball. On the... Oh, wow. And the Woodies get a roll. Three dice, just pushes. Gets the POW, needed, much needed POW. Now Jimmy's players can follow and enter enemy territory. Without any risk. The strength 4 piece still has movement. Which way to go? Jimmy creating a fake cage. Three dice. Gets a POW. Defender stumbles, but there's a catcher, so there is dodge. And now comes a decisive roll. Jimmy has no reroll. This is pure blood bowl. And as pure blood bowl goes, that's a 1 in 9. But not that bad because at least the thrower, thrower is down 2. I think Jimmy could have moved the ball carrier 1 square up if he was planning to hit the thrower and still be out of range of the catchers. Could have. Without a GFI, yeah, probably, maybe, yeah. Moose, Mr. Fez, always supporting the other team. Boo. Mrs. Fez, have you done your exercises today? Buenas tardes, Ode to Joy. Jimmy has a tough turn coming soon. Oh, double skulls, but 2 rerolls into just a push. Could be enough. You want to watch a true source of joy? Just watch that. Here comes the blitz. Gets the pow. Armor break. Wait, is that basing the right basing? 3 doesn't move. 3 punch. Well, he did a loner roll. Roll the loner. Okay, that's it. Easiest play I've ever seen in my life. Push, enough, more than enough.
Glorious. No, I won't give in until I'm victorious. And I will defend. I will defend.
They only like you when you're
Again.
17. When you're 231, you're no fun. Ladytron.
Not nearly enough. A power would have been a glorious result. Here comes the pass. Makes the rush. Makes the pass. Makes the catch. Makes the dodge. Makes the rush. Makes the rush. And scores. And it's a 2-1 for JimmyFantastic. Never in my life I've seen such an easy touchdown.
No, flip me. Flip me. That was a lot of rolls, wasn't it? Both scores were a lot of rolls there. Pretty lucky.
Once again, risks decide the game.
Whew. Flip me. That was a lot closer than I wanted it to be, wasn't it? Like, you know, they're hitting the ball down and then it... Maybe I shouldn't have made that a 3D, you know, because if I'd just made that a 2D, obviously I'm less likely to get the POW and have to do a dodge, but then I'm more likely to have players to react if I get the POW afterwards. I don't know. I didn't know which was better. But yeah, quite happy to do that. So there you go. Thank you, everybody. And did 2 passes. I did 2 passes in one game. What the hell? What the hell is that about, honestly? 2 passes. Outrageous.
3 passes in total in a Blue Ball 3 game. I've never seen something like that.
Absolutely outrageous. GG, Moose. Woo. Rowdy. Rowdy game. Right, well, I mean, that's it. That's all I've got to say about that. There's not much to say, was there? Thanks, Mrs. Faz. Yeah, it was tough. It was tricky. There was things happened. My dodges were incredible, weren't they? Look at that. They were mostly 8 out of 9 dodges, but still, his dodges were bad when he rolled a few ones. I mean, there's not much to say, is there? I don't know. Anyway, thank you, Faemir. I'm sure the commentary was world class as always. Thank you very much.
I nearly fall asleep 6 times. Not gonna lie. As I said at the beginning of the game, the last turns of each half is the only ones where you have to be awake. Yeah. I mean, pretty much, right? Yeah, it's. I made the mistake and I let him 2+3. That was bad. That guy should have been 1 back. Also, I messed up the ordering in that, so it could have been a block player holding that corner and been 1 back. So, you know, again, no one's ever going to play a perfect game, are they? But most of the time, it's all right. To be fair though, Bucky, you can't just do that. It wasn't a 5+, but it was a 4+ pass, and it was the 2D. If it's a POW, you don't have to do the dodge, right? So, but yeah, there was a lot of dice without a reroll. It was very lucky, because the 3 rushes straight away puts you about 50-50. The 3 rushes straight away puts you at 50-50. Then you put in the pass, so you're like 37, and then you've got what the catch puts you at 20, and then the 2D. Is like kind of 2-1 in 9s, kind of. So you're talking about 15%, something like that. So pretty lucky. Yeah. If you cover the pass threat, yeah, that would have been. I mean, I could have still blitzed with him, right? I could have still blitzed with him, so he could have blitzed himself up probably. Probably just needed to, like, you know, maybe go for the strip on turn 7, or like, you know, got more pressure into me to try and make me roll a few more dice, because I was quite happy just leaving, like, you know, 3 scoring threats. I was quite happy with, so the scatter. But he's got elves, right? I probably needed more players to react. I think I like making it 3D. I saw that I could make it 3D to get my guy into range and power him, but then I thought maybe I shouldn't have. Maybe I should just kept it at 2D, and then I would have had players to react if I got the power. So maybe that was bad. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and stay fantastic.